I'm going to clue you in on a little secret in the health and fitness world and in the rehab world. It's just like anything else. Fads come up and people test them out. They say they're magic bullets, and then those things die away. New fads come up, people test them out. They say they're magic bullets, and those things go away. And so what you want to start to look for is the things that stay pretty much the same and consistent over time. And it's not to say that nothing new ever develops, but most of the time, it's just kind of repackaging of old ideas. A lot of the things I talk about have been talked about for almost 40 years now, probably more. You know, the biopsychosocial model has been something that's been proposed and talked about for a long time. Things like graded exposure have been talked about in the physical rehabilitation realm for a long time. But what is tricky for someone like myself who spends hundreds of thousands of dollars to go get a doctorate degree to try to help people who are struggling with pain or injury is this constant idea that there's like an optimal and a perfect way. And I do think that there are efficient ways, but typically those efficient ways are just actually like going relatively slow and allowing the body to heal as we appropriately dose it with stress so that it can build up tolerance to the demands that are required of it. The tricky thing about like trying to micromanage a complex system like a human is that you get a ton more feedback when you try to like micromanage things. Humans are also really cognitive and emotional creatures. We're not just an organ, like we're a set of organs and stuff like that. We're thinking and believing and meaning-making entities. So this post stems from me posting about sometimes the best approach in rehab is to just do the thing that hurts in an easier way. Often that is really good rehab. I've been managing my own groin pain for a while after straining my groin running sprints. Squatting has been the most provocative thing. And I've tried to find some other ways to like work around the problem, and those things have definitely been beneficial, but like squatting is the thing that is most provocative and most irritable, and me just going slow and managing the load I put on the bar, managing the position of the bar, managing the tempo of the lift has been the best approach, which is pretty simple. So don't get too distracted by all the shiny objects that come out in the rehab space. You know, figure out the principles. Usually those principles look like, hey, make sure the person is getting good recovery. Make sure the person isn't super afraid of moving and getting back into things that they can get back into. Make sure the person is eating well, sleeping well, and has some form of social support, right? Introduce exercises and activities that seem to stress them appropriately and allow them to build up. And then, you know, look long term and take immediate action towards those long-term goals on a consistent basis. Get people strength training, get people moving in different ways that promote just general mobility, make sure people are cardiovascularly fit, and then help them just manage their mind and be patient. If you do those things, good things tend to happen. That's all I got for today. Peace.